So Nicky, a 2-0 defeat here tonight doesn't really tell the whole story, does it, in the end? Good and bad from that again, but what were your thoughts overall?
No, I mean, I'm stood here obviously, and I'm not one of them that's gonna stand here and try and lie my way out of stuff. And I don't think I need to. I think there was some really, really positive play in there. I think we started off the game, we started on the front foot. We tried to play higher up the pitch and engage early so that, we weren't having to have too many players behind the ball. I think we created some really good chances, failed to get the goal that we needed, and then we fell for the sucker punch. The first goal was a really, really poor goal. Joe's let his man get across him, and that's 1-0 down, and then we recovered from that. I think we dominate the game again, and then we conceded another poor goal, 2-0 down. But credit to the players. I think we came in, we knew why we were losing the game. And then I think we've gone out second half again. We played on the front foot. I thought we played some really good stuff. I think the defenders have defended well. I thought the midfield three were excellent. And I'm going to say the same thing that I say every game. I just think that cutting edge, that someone to put the ball in the net is what we're missing. And I wouldn't mind saying it. Probably if we'd have had their strikers tonight, we win that game more comfortable than they've won it.
I was going to say, the fact that they scored both their chances really didn't have created too much else says it all, doesn't it? Given the experience they've got in their team, perhaps relative lack of experience in our team.
Yeah, and people don't want to hear about excuses. People want to just hear sort of see results, but it's work in progress. We know where we're at. We've got a lot of players that this is their first time playing at this level. A lot of them that are young, barring Brisley's and the likes of that, they're fine. But they've had what? They've had really 2 chances and they took 2. We've probably had 3 first half, maybe 3 second half. We probably had 6 really good chances. A debatable handball. I mean, their lads were laughing and said that he's pulled it from behind the goal. Okay, fair enough. Referee hasn't seen it. We have to accept that. But we've barring it in the post, Jay Glover, we failed to work the keeper enough and punish them their mistakes and our opportunities in the first and second half. And it's about goals. They've scored 2, we haven't. The fact that we've had probably 6 good chances, dominated the possession, counts for nothing because we've lost the game.
We were just talking off camera, weren't we, about the youth of the side and relative to a lot of clubs in this division. Does that automatically mean it might take a little bit longer for them to gel just because of the youth of this, or could it work the other way in that the youthful side of it might help them gel quicker? How do you, obviously you've got the experience of Brisley in there as well, but does the age of the squad make a difference in this situation?
I think so. I think we probably know that we were, with our pre-season, we had a tough pre-season. We had 3 games where it was about working on the defensive side of things. There was no way we could go and play a toe-to-toe game against Chesterfield, Mansfield and Derby. It'd have been horrible. So we worked on that. We were poor against Cleethorpes, so I thought we were decent against Buxton, but again we made a bad mistake and we lost the game. Then we had 2 games cancelled, so I think we're short in that front. We know that we're short 2 or 3 players in certain areas that can make a difference. But like I've just said to the players in there, you have to learn how to stay in games and you have to learn how to win games. I've played in many a game that been on the wrong side of possession, but you've got to know how to dig in. You've got to know how to breathe deep, stick in there, dig in there, do what you have to do, make it ugly if you have to, and then when your chances come along, you take that chance and you win the game. But that's experience, and that takes games and years, and some of them boys in there just haven't got that at the moment. So or even in defeat today, I am quite positive here because I've seen enough there today to suggest that if we can cement them positions that we need, we'll be a different outfit.
Is it good in some ways that these games are coming very thick and fast? Because obviously it's now only a few days to hide, works up after that. Momentum in terms of playing it, nothing else, but you're getting a chance to quickly put things right again with a bit of training in between.
Well, that depends on difference, doesn't it? We've only got Thursday night to train now, so you're not going to affect a lot of things for Saturday, but you're just going to go and revisit, what we've done well. Can we improve on what we've done well? and then you're into the game on Saturday, and then before you know it, you're back in and you're playing the workshop on Tuesday. So, no, like I said to you, I just think if we can get them players that will make the difference for us, then I think we're having a different conversation. But unfortunately, at the minute we haven't got them, and it's not a conversation.
Just a quick word about Charlie Oglesby, who took a bad knock, didn't he, just before half time. What do you know? What's happened to him, and how is he in hospital? Do we know?
Well, I think what's happened is he's come through the lad, and the lad's facing the other way. And I think as he's turned, he's gone to hit the ball and kicked him in the face, split all his lip. I think he was unconscious, and when the physios got on, he's bleeding, mouthful of blood and that. So fortunate for him. I've just messaged him there and asked how he is, and he said he's a lot better than he is, and he's just waiting now to see the doctor to see whether he needs a scan and whether he can go home or whether he's staying in. So obviously our thoughts are with him.
Absolutely. And just on Benny and Lover as well, he came off towards the end. What was that? Was it ribs or?
Yeah, Benny, I think he took an FD challenge, didn't he? He's turned the lad, and the lad's come in from the side and caught him. I think he's sort of bit of dead leg, bit of hip. But again, we'll have to obviously see how he is on Thursday.
Okay, Nicky, thank you for that.